See, y'all don't get it, man. I don't think y'all understand, bro. I've been watching Dave Chappelle since I've been talking about diapers. I was probably watching Dave Chappelle before I even came out the mom. You hear me? Probably when I was on the tent. Look, bro, I'm talking about, like, I've been watching Dave Chappelle for so long. I'm talking about even when I was young in my childhood. For what it's worth. Y'all don't even know about that. Y'all don't even know about that. That was his comedy special, For What It's Worth. All right, Dave Chappelle, how old is 15 really? This shit was ahead of his time, bro. People thought he was funny then, but now they like, bro, this man was really smart, bro.
Us, all our stars, man. R. Kelly pissed on his victim.
Hey, look, already off the bat, I just want to say, the skinny Dave Chappelle, I'm not gonna say the skinny Dave Chappelle was the funniest. No, okay, the skinny Dave Chappelle was, nah, that Netflix special was something else. Skinny Dave Chappelle, I can't even say he was more controversial. Let me just keep going.
I know, it was rough. But I mean, again, I can't even judge R. Kelly. First of all, we don't know if these allegations are true, and not even if they are true. If you want to know how I feel about it honestly, if a man cannot pee on his fans, I don't want to be in show business anymore because, well, that's why I got in the game, baby. I got dreams too.
That's disgusting. She 15 years old though, bro.
You guys are confusing the issue. While you guys are busy worrying about if R. Kelly even peed on this girl or not, you're not asking yourself the real question that America needs to decide once and for all. And that question is, how old is 15 really?
And then it's like, it's funny, right? It's funny. Then he drops a bombshell on you.
Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question. I'm not saying that a person is as smart as they're going to be at 15. That's not what I'm saying, man. But I am saying 15 to me is old enough to decide whether or not you want to be pissed on. I mean, that's me. If you can't make a decision like that by the time you're 15, then just give up, motherfucker, because life is way harder than that.
No, that is facts.
I make tougher decisions all the time. If you don't want to get pissed on, just get the fuck out of the way. It's not even a decision. If I start peeing on the front row, they're not going to have to calculate and think, oh, how do I feel about this? Am I okay with it? They just move. You can do that at 15. I could have. I've been 15. When I was 15, I was doing stand-up in nightclubs. I smoked reefer from time to time. Friends were selling crack. I was trying to finger fuck people. I knew what was happening around me to some degree.
Son, this is the GOAT right here.
Getting pissed on was the least of my worries at 15.
Okay? He's the GOAT.
Me. But it keeps coming up. There's a lot of confusion around that age. Anytime 15 comes up, people freak out. Like when that girl, Elizabeth Smart, got kidnapped. Right? Remember in Utah last year, 15-year-old girl Elizabeth Smart was kidnapped, and then they finally found her and the whole country was relieved. And I was the only one saying, damn, she wasn't that smart after all.
What?
Now, because she got kidnapped, that could happen to anybody. I'm not knocking her for that. I'm just saying, if you kidnapped me when I was 15, you gotta take me further than 8 miles away from my house, man. God damn. Can't hold me prisoner around shit I recognize. I'll break away. I'll break away. Fuck off me, nigga. That's my bus stop. I know where I'm at. I'm going home.
He said, I'm going home. I'm going home. Man, that's facts, bro. If you gonna kidnap somebody and then take them out in public and we're gonna fucking kill you, well, fucking you can kill me. Fucking pull your gun out, do whatever the fuck you want. We're free now, bitch. This is a new place. This is not even new. This is old.
She was missing for 6 months, 8 miles away from my house. That's 2 exits, man. That's nothing. And while she was missing, during this half a year that this girl was missing, there's a 7-year-old black girl gets kidnapped in Philadelphia. Nobody knows her name. They might have talked about her 2 or 3 times on the news, but she should have been the top story because she chewed through the ropes and had both of these motherfuckers in jail in 45 minutes flat.
Damn.
I'm not making this up.
Chewed through the ropes. Big brain.
The 2 crackheads kidnapped her and took her back to the crack house and tied her up. And then they left her. The crackheads, they gotta make moves. Crack, smoke, chocolate to eat. These motherfuckers made moves. It was out. But as soon as they left, this little girl got the nibbling. She's kidnapped at 4 o'clock and at home watching herself on the news at 5:30.
Damn.
That shit is crazy. That's a news story.
No, that is, bro. You got kidnapped. You a kid. You got kidnapped, and then you not only escaped, but you managed to get these guys caught up. Like that's crazy, bro. That's incredibly positive, because some of these stories don't end like that, bro. That's smart, bro.
That is a news story.
Now, one thing. Dave Chappelle milk dud head ass.
Now, meanwhile, in Utah, 15-year-old Elizabeth Smart's captors left her alone too, and they didn't even tie her up because they're hillbillies. They just bounced. Don't try to escape, bitch, or we'll kill you. Be right back. And they leave. And she's 15, sitting in the house by herself. How am I gonna get out of this? Come on, Elizabeth, think. Think, Elizabeth, how am I gonna get out of here?
Wow, bro.
Why don't you just open the fucking door and go outside? Have you thought about that? Do you have a quarter? Do you know your phone number? You're 15, bitch, run. Stop thinking and stop making moves.
Right. I feel you.
I know I sound mean, and I know what the people are thinking when I'm saying this. Dave, she is only 15. All right, but that's the discrepancy, because when you talk about a little girl like Elizabeth Smart, then the country feels like 15 is so young and so innocent. On the flip side, here comes 15 again. Now we talking about a 15-year-old black kid in Florida. This black kid accidentally killed his neighbor when he's practicing wrestling moves that he saw on TV. Now, was he a kid? No. They gave him life. They always try our 15-year-olds as adults. The snigger knew what he was doing. It's a goddamn pile driver.
And that part was meant to be a joke. But bro, that hit right there, because it's like and that's what I love about Dave Chappelle. He says things in joke form, but he gets you to think. His question: how old is 15 really? It's not just a YouTube title. It's not just something that you're gonna remember him by. It's not just a statement, a blank statement. How old is 15 really is really talking about the racial divide that plagues this country. And it might not even be amongst citizens. It might be amongst higher power or higher authority that's in this nation. Because how could a 15-year-old little girl get treated with the benefit of the doubt? The 15-year-old boy that was just practicing wrestling moves that he saw on TV get treated with such insensitivity. And I think that's right. Insensitivity. And that's the question. That's the $1 million question. How old is 15 really?
As adults, the snigger knew what he was doing. It's a goddamn pile driver. This kid gets on the ropes, there's no stopping him. We'd have to send the Rock to arrest him. And they gave a 15-year-old boy life in jail.
Life.
If you think that it's okay to give him life in jail, then it should be legal to pee on him. That's all I'm saying. You gotta make up your mind across.
And then he loops it right back around.
The board, how old 15 actually is. That's all I'm saying. So I'm gonna tell you right now, if somebody comes in here and puts a gun in my head and says, Chappelle, you got a choice to make. You're either going to jail for a month or we'll let you go, but you gotta let R. Kelly pee on you. I'm not hesitating. Bring in R. Kelly and tell him to stay away from my eyes.
That's nasty. That's nasty. Bro, but you know what? That's it. I ain't gonna talk y'all ear off. I said what I had to say. I meant what I had to say, and I stand on it full-fledged. Dave Chappelle is one of the kings. Is probably the king, the greatest. Because nowadays, he ain't even just dropping jokes. He never really was, bro. He's really talking about some shit that really is a problem in the country, bro. In the world. It ain't even just black and white. It's how old is 15 really? That shit could have happened to a white boy as well. That shit could have happened to a Mexican boy. That shit could have happened to a Asian boy as well. What we really gotta understand is, how can we make an exception for one and not make the exception for the other across the board. It's unbalanced across the board. It just don't make sense. Anyway, y'all, that's the video for today. Please go down and post. Let me know how you think. Do you think 15 is old enough where you can make conscientious decisions? Do you think, or do you just like the video? Do you just like, hey, look, I came here to just laugh, and Quizzy, you are blowing me with this political, racial bullshit. And then moving forward, man, maybe I might back off, but then again, I probably won't. All right, y'all, love y'all, man. Be safe. Peace.